then you're going to stick in your ice. You're going to stick in half an ounce of lemon juice.
But we add instead of sticking in.
Okay, add. And you're going to add in half an ounce of orange liqueur. And then Anna gets to do her shaky dance.
Oh my God, I'm not prepared. I should have,
warmed up, stretched,
or like practice a new
Exactly.
dance. Okay, let's
All
go.
right.
All right, you're taking it.
I'm going to make your dance extra long this time because it's first
You're
one.
wearing a sweater. So basically, until your fingers fall off, you stop. Okay, I'm keep doing it. Keep doing it. I have to like invite friends.
All right, there we are. Oh, you know what I forgot? Fresh blackberries. Oh, well, they're in the fridge. We'll get them later.
We can't do it.
The blackberries, I think, are just for garnish anyhow, but I'm garnishing with a dried lemon wedge and a pretty flower. So now, how I'm straining it is I'm double straining it. You don't have to double strain it. I'm double straining it because of the fact that I don't want to have
any pulp.
Yeah, the pulp or the jam and stuff in there. But honestly, the cocktail's just as good if you don't double strain it. So it's entirely up to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna like hold you a pretty flower here so we can add all that. There's a lot going on over here.
There is a lot going on. We're getting back into the groove because of the fact that it's the first one.
I know, right? It's like when I've done it before. It's only season 6.
Exactly.
Come on, Robin. All right.
Okay.
Pretty flower.
And now,
I'm gonna grab my drink that is already pre-made.
So I always like it when you've got these kind of cool looking kind of things, like really kind of dramatic ones that you can actually garnish it like that. So when you look at Anna's and you look at mine,
look how pretty they are.
Exactly. So that's always a really nice way to kind of garnish it. Gives it a dramatic feature. So that's why I went with flowers instead of blackberries.
Yeah. Looks super striking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, cheers.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this
Episode 1. Let's go.
Yep. I like this one. Nice and sweet. I'm a girly girl drink.
It's a definitely girly girl, but you know what? I think the fresh lemon just really cuts through the jam sweetness.
Yeah.
I would say if you don't want it to be sweet at all, but you want that blackberry, just smash the fresh blackberries.
You could do, fresh blackberries in it. You could also just put less jam in it.
Definitely. And I mean, with the cognac and the orange liquor, it has that natural sweetness already from both of those, what do you call them? Liqueurs? Booze, alcohol. Yeah. Anyway, but yes, I think it's a great start. Delicious one.
I agree. Now, moving on to starts. Is now a good time to start buying a house? Well, actually, I'll be honest. We're seeing a lot of people coming onto the market. And when we look at our absorption rate, we're still in a balanced market. 3.88 months worth of inventory. If you watch our site, it goes up every single week on the Monday. Without Fail by Charlene. She makes sure that you know exactly where our absorption rate is.
Yep.
And now that absorption rate, what that means is that if we stop listing houses as of today, that we would sell off our inventory in 3.88 months. It also means that 25% of the houses that we have listed right now will sell in the next 30 days.
Yeah.
So it's 1 in 4. So when you're out looking at houses, and let's say we show you an average of 8 houses per showing, that means that 2 of those houses will be sold in the next 30 days. So keep that in mind when you're looking at buying.
I think a lot of people just coming from that mentality, what we had for the last, I don't know, like 3 years specifically in Calgary, that huge turnaround, fast sales, fast price growth, and when we are moving, as you said, balanced market, it's a very different feel. And I think a lot of people just don't understand that we're still in a good market.
Well, and that's exactly
different.
People think they're like, oh my gosh, the market's not all competing offers, so it's obviously declining. It is, but what I've been telling people, it's like comparing your 20-year-old metabolism to your 40-year-old metabolism.
I like that one.
Yeah, because what you could do in your 20s is drastically different than what you can do in your 40s. And it's changed. It's not bad. It's just different.
That's
And
right.
we're
Yeah.
balanced right now. And then the other thing to think about too, like our average days on market is 41. That's balanced. That's a normal
Yeah.
market. And that's all we are right now is we're normal. We used to be extraordinary and now we're
Well,
normal.
normal. And I want to actually say one thing about using a term as a balanced market. What we're talking about is an average market for real estate, but not necessarily for Calgary specifically, community wise or
Yeah.
product wise. Uh, we still find a very big difference sometimes between community to community and product to product. So detached homes, new builds versus older construction versus townhouse versus apartment. They're all actually very individualized,
They
have
are.
very individualized markets.
100%.
Yeah.
And the one thing to know too is in the next 6 months, you're going to continue to see what we
Mm.
call as downward pressure on pricing. So you're going to keep seeing a small
Yeah.
decline or a slight decline. It's only going to be 1 or 2%, so it's not going to be huge, but you're going to see
Yeah.
it. Small, slight declines coming down.
Yeah, I actually was quite surprised how little the price went down statistically, because sometimes on some of our listings, we definitely felt that pressure down
Yeah.
like a lot more than the average price. What it was, did say between 1 to 2%.
Yeah.
Like that's like nothing for
It
the
is.
adjustment over the summer.
But that's only over the
Yeah.
next 6 months.
Yeah.
So coming March of next year, they
Mm.
anticipate to start seeing houses go up 4 to 6%, and even more in 2027. Now, a lot of that is being fueled, obviously, the downward pressure on pricing is
Yeah.
being fueled right now by trade indifferences with our trading partners, tariffs coming from the United States, and all that kind of stuff. So this mass uncertainty is causing our real estate market to see that kind of downward pressure on pricing while everyone steps away. They expect to see in the next year, in the start of 2026 in Q1 and Q2, to see those trade tariffs be agreed upon and everything come together. And we're going to start seeing that market go up 4 to 6%. And 6.25% is the average growth of the Calgary real estate market. And we have this graph with which I actually now wish I had downloaded and I could show you. Is we actually just hit market value. So we increased over the last 3 years, 7 years worth of growth that we weren't increasing that we should have been.
It's actually part of our listing presentation.
It
And I love
is.
showing that graph to all the sellers just because people are really kind of like not sure if we're in a bubble. That graph shows that we're not in a bubble. We're in a true value that Calgary should be if we gain steadily year after year without losing a housing value.
Absolutely. And then another
Yeah.
trick to watch real estate to know when the market is going to go up or going to go down is watch the rental market. Because believe it or not, what happens with the
That's
rental
another
market.
hot topic right now, actually. I've been talking to a lot of my investors who is asking what's going to happen with the rental market.
Because the rental market's such a big indicator.
Yeah.
So here's the trick. If you see vacancy rates start dropping in the rental market, that means we're going to start seeing growth in the Calgary real estate market. Because what happens is as rental rates drop, rent increases and people go, well, wait a minute, I could buy a house for this much. And then they start moving into the purchase market because they don't want to pay that amount in rent. So what is going to happen is we're going to see in the first 2 quarters of 2025, we're going to see that rental rate go up and vacancy rates increase. So there's going to be more product to rent. But then after that, we're going to start seeing it go down. And when we start seeing those rental rates go down, that's why we're going to see the pressure on the real estate market go up. So if you want to know what real estate's about to increase, watch the rental market.
Yeah,
because those are tips and tricks to know when you're about to see a massive increase in real estate.
And I have to say, like, that's a big conversation that happened over the summer with a lot of people.
Peter Appleby goes, I finally made it.
Oh, yes. Good. You finally made it to the show. Welcome, Peter. Cheers.
Cheers to Peter.
Yeah, exactly. And I was going to say is, like, we have to remember that we were just coming from the summer. Summer is one of the busiest seasons in terms of an adjustment.
Yes.
That's when we see the activity going down, people on holidays, the prices are softened. So that's actually our like, I know people don't think Calgary has a normal market, but we do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do.
We ebb and flow.
We have our own wave, like, which we ride every year. And the summer, usually we dip. And as I say, come fall, the price, you might not see much on pricing activity increase, because that's when a lot of people come back from holidays and start doing something. and then we dip for the holidays again, and come spring, it's a natural up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
here's actually a fun fact that I love facts. I love stats, I love facts, I love graphs, I love all that kind of stuff. Spreadsheets, it's my love. So here's a fun fact about the real estate market is August is the most vacationed month of the year. So August is always quiet, especially the first couple of weeks before we go back to school. 60% of the time after July, we see the market decompress or deflate in the fall, but 40% of the time it goes up. And when it does go up, statistically, it goes up more often in November and sometimes in October.
Yeah.
So you're going to see it, like we ran it for the last 15 years and we're running the stats. And it was absolutely amazing because I was like, well, when does it actually go down and when does it actually go up? Because I like fact-based discussions,
because that's how
not guesses.
Vacation.
Exactly. Exactly. September's my vacation. All of real estate in Calgary stops because September's my vacation
That's
month.
right. Nobody's doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah. But anyway, so I think a lot of, if you are planning to buy, obviously there is right now a fantastic opportunity for you to get into the market because more inventory,
100%.
A little bit
less pressure.
Yeah, less pressure. A little bit lower prices. And again, like we actually have a negotiation room right now, right?
We do. I got 20 grand off a condo yesterday.
Almost insane to think about that. You can go down, not up.
Exactly. So 20 grand down on a condo for a client the other day. It was absolutely fantastic. They're super excited. So you can get in there and there's room to negotiate again. You're not sitting here at the whim of the sellers begging them to let you buy their house. Because that's not how it should be. And I'll be honest, I don't like extreme markets. 27 years in, I don't like extreme markets. The best markets are balanced is when you can have a good discussion and everybody has time to make good decisions. So this is the best market to buy in.
That's very important, making a good decision because you almost feel like you've been pressured to a lot of things. But again, there are great lots of indicators, factors showing that 2026 will be going up in price and demand again.
Absolutely.
And if you
but not as many competing offers. We're gonna probably stay
not as insane as we used to, but it's gonna go up from where we are right now.
Absolutely. Tracy says she loves spreadsheets too. She's my friend now because she's always been my friend, but now she's extra my friend because we're spreadsheet buddies.
Oh, okay. Well, that's excellent. I actually made a kind of a spreadsheet yesterday for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, for the country fair I was organizing.
I love spreadsheets.
I know. I
not
so much.
You can figure everything out in spreadsheets.
But I need it because it was easiest. The easiest to see the facts.
Exactly.
Okay. So as we are back, we are looking forward to some of the feedbacks, the questions, the comments. Obviously, season 6 journal is already done up. Do we have a picture of it? Did you?
I don't. I forgot.
Okay, well, it's okay.
We were supposed to have it, but Amazon said it was going to be here last Saturday.
Again.
And then they said it was going to be here Wednesday, and now it's supposed to be here Sunday. So eventually we're going to get our journals.
Yeah.
But you can order them, and Amazon will deliver them right to your home.
So why would you order a journal? Number one, you can follow live with us and drink every Wednesday at 12:30.
Absolutely.
You know, in the office, home, and be work from home.
You can take notes on the cocktails.
You can take notes on cocktails. You can take notes on the topics, conversations.
Absolutely.
You know, tell your friends. Our videos are always up after on Robin Moser and Associates page and my page actually, so you can always rewatch it. If you like just cocktails and you like me and Robin, just listen to us talk, please invite your friends to join for the first portion of the cocktail making. And of course, they make a great Christmas present, birthday present, like any kind of present because they're super affordable and they're making like tons of creative cocktails that people like to entertain at home.
Now, speaking of presents, we give away a present every single month, and we're going to introduce to you what we are giving away this month.
So, number one, it was a hot topic that we got from we made it last year, and that's our hat.
Oh yeah, we got swag.
Swag. So amazing, Tipsy Realtor. One of my clients actually, he took it to Mexico.
Nice.
And wore the hot girls.
And we're all taking it to Costa Rica because we're all going down to Costa Rica.
That's right. Team represent, and I'm just gonna reach out here. This just looks really cool.
It is really cool. It's a cocktail shaker set because we want you to learn how to make cocktails. So Makes you look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it has everything, like the nozzles, even the mixing spoon, and
Absolutely.
the strainer. Awesome.
Now, how do you win it?
Yeah, how do you win it? So
You tell.
we obviously on all social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and what else? What did you miss? LinkedIn.
No, you got it all.
I got it all. YouTube. So every time you see our show, if you tag a friend or family or you share it,
or you like it,
yeah,
like and love.
you get actually extra 2 points. And then if you just like it every time, you get an extra point.
And if you suggest a cocktail, you get 5 entries.
And so we do the show every Wednesday. So there is about 4 Wednesdays, give or take, every month. So that means you have 4 weeks to like, love, share our shows. And that's your name's going to get entered that many times into the draw.
Absolutely.
And then we do the spin the wheel on the first week of October.
That's right. But next week we are doing the apple brandy old fashioned. So I learned that while I was doing the thing. We call them old fashions. They're old fashions with a D-E-D at the end. They're old fashioned.
What did you call them?
Old fashioned.
Oh, no, ED.
ED. And we're going to talk about 5 things to consider when selling your home in its original state.
Anna likes old fashions, so it's going to be Anna's show again.
All right. So thank you so much. We're so grateful that you guys came and joined us. And we can't wait to see you next week.
Yeah, and let us know what you guys think about the new intro.
Absolutely, as well as give the cocktail a shot at home. It's a super easy ingredient. You'll love it. It's a great one to enjoy.
All right.
Thanks. Bye.